With a return to a long tradition at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, pets in the presidency throughout history. Take a look.
Sasha and Malia, I love you both, and you have earned the new puppy that's coming with us to the White House.
Americans are definitely animal-loving people. We want a president who shares some of our sensibilities and ideas. They've got the biggest media footprint in the world. Everybody knows who they are. And then you see them with a dog, and they're doing the same things with the dog that you're doing. At the beginning of the 20th century, animals became more of companions and less of a working animal. When you get to 1920, you see Warren Harding and his dog. Laddie Boy becomes the first celebrity presidential pet, gets a lot of media coverage. After Harding dies, newspaper boys around the country took up a collection of pennies, which were eventually melted down into a statue of Laddie Boy, which is now at the Smithsonian. Calvin Coolidge famously had a raccoon named Rebecca, and he had a house built in a tree outside the Oval Office. FDR used Fala in a political speech where he ridiculed his Republican opponents who were saying he wasted millions of taxpayer dollars sending a military destroyer to retrieve Fala from one of the Aleutian Islands.
They now include my little dog, Fala.
It's quite possible that Pushinka is one of the reasons why we didn't go to nuclear war. The exchange of gifts between Khrushchev and Kennedy, including Pushinka, led these two men to be able to back down during the Cuban Missile Crisis.
The Soviet government has stated that all nuclear weapons have been withdrawn from Cuba and no offensive weapons will be reintroduced.
If you're JFK and this guy's giving you a puppy that your kids are playing with, it's hard to look at Nikita Khrushchev and say, like, oh man, he's evil, we should definitely nuke him. If you go back to the George W. Bush administration, Barney was used for holiday videos. And Barney was sort of an early internet influencer before that was even a word.
It's time for Barney Cam. Are you ready for it this year?
President Trump is the first president in over 100 years not to have a pet in the White House. What makes Biden's German Shepherd Major so significant in terms of presidential history is that this is the first dog from a rescue shelter that will be living at the White House. This adopt, don't shop movement is really gaining steam in the United States. Biden's choice to adopt the dog is a reflection of that.
On Sunday, January 17th, we held the inauguration online, a virtual event, and we did it to celebrate Major Biden heading to the White House. We did that in partnership with Pumpkin Pet Insurance. I do think there will be a rise in pet adoptions because of Major Biden's going to the White House.
It's just one more of those beautiful things that connects us to the most powerful person in the world.
Yeah, they're just like us, except for TJ. You were feeling down today. You should adopt a dog. I bet you, Sabine, would love that.
Today's the day, you think?
Yeah, today.
I thought you shouldn't do impulse things like that when you're not.
Dogs do make us happier, so it is fun to look at. Just let me know if you change your mind.
All right. Thank you, Rose.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.